Hey guys, it's Sloan again for Apotheosis, and we're back in today with RC Charge Meteor Golems, where the RC is basically just Sui, as well as it's Thanksgiving Day. I'm not really focused, so some of my less focused attacks not gonna be good, but overall we still do very well today. But Meteor Golems are they're more OP than Root Riders when they first came out because originally Root Riders had 8,000 HP with 250 DPS, which is pretty crazy. But look at them now; they got 6,500, 115. But if you do two Root Riders housing space, it would be 16,000 HP and 500 DPS for the original Root Riders before they got nerfed. Now, Meteor Golems, you know how much they have? They have quite a bit more, honestly. They have 19,000 HP and 650 DPS. So they do 150 more damage than the original Root Riders, as well as have 3,000 more HP, which is it's crazy. It's crazy how much stronger they are than Root Riders. So that's why everybody's using them. But yeah, you can either use RC Charge, Fireball. Those seems to be the main ways that you can use them. I like the RC Charge because it's a lot easier than using Fireball. Fireball you can easily mess up. So yeah, let's get into the live ledge attacks. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, this base. Heavy core, where's the ricochets? See, one, two, three. Typically this middle one's not really baited. If I just come in from here, drop a furnace in this corner, take out this section, that makes a nice funneling. Then we just walk around this way or this way with the meteor golems, and we should be fine. Alright. Furnace in the corner, help funnel. 256 is first invis, single cycle. Just because there's not enough damage here, there's not a scatter shot, there's not the minion prints, not any of that. So you know what? We can take our time a little bit, just a little bit. We're going to do 7 and 3 for the rest, just because we don't want to kill our Spear Fox too. Actually, yeah, we are going to risk it. We are going to risk a single cycle here. You know what? That was worth it. Then I'll just do 7. We'll get through the Inferno with the Aura. We'll get onto this X-Bow, and from here she might go up. Okay, yeah, she does go up. I'm gonna pop the haste. There could be a NATO here next to Giga Bomb. I'm not too worried about that, because I mean, how many invis do I have left? I kind of just have to. Not really much choice. To get the Fire Spirit in the back end, that's really nice for us, because then we can send in the Ice Golem, we can send in the Meteors, the Troop Launcher, the Apprentice Warden, the Tesloons, the Healers. Oh, it's laggy. The Queen to help funnel, King to help, a long shot distract, poison the furnace, two headhunters for the minion prince, distract the ricochet cannon with the totem spell, and then we're just pushing on through. Headhunter for this king. I try to have two for the minion prince, one for the king. Another totem to help distract this long shot, just because that thing could be an absolute menace. Drop minion help clean up. Drop archer to help clean up. We'll just push right on through. I'm gonna overgrowth this fire spitter just for the damage and for the pathing, help us path in towards his long shot. Then we'll have the eternal tome and rage spell help us get through his back end revenge tower. That's what that thing is called. That thing is an absolute menace. You don't want to be dealing with that thing with nothing, or else you're kind of cooked because it just does so much damage. It does point damage, right? But it feels like it does splash just because of how much it does. We're on a warden ability. I'm just gonna rage and I'm just pushing right on through it. Take out that revenge tower quickly, please. Please. We're going to use this totem on this ricochet on this back end. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, I could use it to keep the queen alive. It'll depend here. Yeah, I'm going to use it for this mono. Just because I want to make sure to keep this queen alive. And we'll have this queen, we'll have this giant all come on through. Because I keep this queen alive back through here. That means I have enough force to get to the back end. That's what I'm thinking. Now, wall breaker, open up this ricochet can compartment. Because that'll be the last compartment it needs to open. So from here, we just gotta hope these healers can heal everything up enough, and these giant can tank enough. And okay, two healers, three healers down. Okay, three healers total. We'll get to this multi-arch tower. We have to distract this ricochet cannon with barbarians. Oh, okay. Can the ricochet cannon get distracted by this king with the phoenix? That's good. So we'll be able to get through here, and we can send archer back through here, help, and then some barbarians back through here, and we'll get it. Was it the cleanest? Certainly was not the cleanest. Certainly was not. But we're able to get to that revenge tower with just the eternal tome and that rage spell. It's just enough. It is just enough, to be honest. Alright, this base. Where is the ricochets? All in this corner? I attacked a base similar in this last attack, right? Yeah. So what if I just come in into this middle ricochet like I did in the last base? Take this out the RC, furnace in the corner, and just kind of path whichever ways, not the thinned out side, whichever way is thicker. That's what I like to do. So it's in the furnace in the corner, help clean up. Single cycle 256 for the first invis, just because we'll have enough time, enough value to be able to do it. There's no scatter shots here, only a minion print, so we can get two single cycles. Nice. So we get another 246 right here for the invis. That'll give us a lot more value on our RC charge. This is really nice. And if anything, there's a chance we could do a third one too, I think. I think we'll do 236 for this next invis. Yep. There's not any big damage on us, so it works out. That means we're gonna get a crazy RC charge. So we still have 3 invis left at this point. At this point, we usually only have about 1 invis left. Yeah, we can do 6 for this one too. All right, we'll take out this X-bow. We're gonna risk a tornado trap being in here. We're gonna do 3. Oh, 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 oh. We can take out the revenge tower. You know what? Revenge tower going down. We'll take out the furnace too. Okay, okay. We're gonna go into this top side. Not quite to plan. Kind of messed up the RC charge, but you know what? It's okay. Just place everything down. Send the queen in the help funnel. Should tell you that sweepers did nice to take down. Just because the sweeper's annoying, it's just annoying. That's really all it is. And this core doesn't have any damage, which is nice. There's a minion prince down there. We'll just poison that minion prince. We're gonna place the long shot in a way where it's not gonna be in the mono range. Oh, well, I wanted it to be like that, but it's not quite. Another long shot, hopefully not in the mono range. Distract the totem. All right, 1 headhunter for the king, 2 for the minion prince. That's what I try to do. All right, we'll overgrowth this fire splitter and this bell and this X bow just to help with the pathing and the time. All right, no. All right, I'm not even gonna use the totem. There's just booger. There's Teslans tanking for this long shot. It's not even gonna matter. Yeah, that's fine. All right, another booger taking for the long shot. I mean, I like that. I like that a lot. And we'll just push right on through. We'll just pop this Eternal Tome here in a second. Oh, I see red air bombs popping up in the healers. I'm popping that Eternal Tome. You know what? Keep everything alive. Good on me. I'll take that. All right, long shot should go down here. Yeah, Queen will help take out the Town Hall. We use this final right through here. All right, we'll send a poison for the minion prince. Headhunter, we're going to scatter the headhunters. Make sure they don't just die instantly. We'll use totem for the ricochet outside the base, so it's not going to be on the army. We'll drop some archers to help clean up, a minion to help clean up as well. We'll send a wall breaker in, because this is the last main compartment we have to deal with, really. Alright, we're going to distract this scatter, distract this ricochet. I used it in a different spot than I thought of, because I want to keep this queen alive, because she take out one of these buildings over here. She took out the scatter and that poison tower, which is really helpful for time-wise. We need to get through this ricochet, and this giant needs to put in some work, as well as these, what are these things called? These dudes, just these dudes need to put in some work. And it's going to be a time fail. It's going to be a time fail to spam barbarians trying to get on through. What happened to my king ability? I'm not sure. Those barbarians, I could have spammed them a little bit later, got a bit more value. The giant needs to put in some splash. He needs to do some major splash damage right here. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be a time fail. You know what? That it was a long RC charge. My RC didn't get quite as much as I wanted, even though it was a long RC charge, so time, yeah, okay. That's fine. 98%, I'll take that. That's fine. That's good enough. Alright, that's a heavy Revenge Shower core. So where can we get the Ricochet Cannon? So this one, that looks baited, but it's good value. This looks baited, but it's good value. I mean, this looks like the easiest spot to path in, no? And then we just come in. I kind of like coming in from the far side here, because I think we get better overgrowth value. So what, we're going directly into this bait. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Furnace in the corner. Try to do 6 with his first invis. Let's see if we can get enough value there. Spear Fox comes in. Giga Bomb is not going to hit the Spear Fox. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That is great. Now we're just going to do 7 and 3. There could be a Trail Trap here. Could be just all the bait in the world still. But yeah, Furnace is going to help clear out that junk still. So we're looking good. We're looking very, very good. There is the Trail Trap. That's what I was talking about. That's probably going to be next to Giga Bomb. Because there tend to be on a little building like this where on one side and there's a gap on the other side. Usually they're next to each other. I don't know why. This is how base builders do it. I mean, I guess it works. Alright, we'll get through this. We make some nice pathing here. Nice. And we'll just come into this right side. We'll send the furnace. We'll send the meteor golems. We'll send all just the small... Oh! Take the time for the healers because red air bombs. That's not good. Giant arrow. And then king to help funnel. Alright, so we're going to push right on through. Well, our healers took some damage, but I think 4 of them are still up. Okay, that's good. We're going to overgrowth this chorus fire spitter. We're going to send a totem spell, send 2 enters for that minion prince. And it looks like the king's not going to be much of an issue. We're going to totem this long shot and that minion prince. Just help distract everything. Everything's going to be coming on through here, and there's not going to be too much damage. We'll have a nice rage spell, a nice eternal tome through here too. And that overgrowth is really nice for the pathing as well, just because, look at it, right? Everything's just going to loop around this right side. There's no issues there. We'll drop some archers to help clean up. Alright, we'll pop this eternal tome. We'll pop the rage spell just in front of us. We'll poison the furnace and the CC. We need to get through this revenge tower here in a second. I mean, is something going to target it? Right? We'll distract it here. Distract it and distract the long shot. And then we have the troops targeting. Okay, good. King, he's getting trashed on the outside. He's going to get targeted by the mono. unfortunately speaking, but he will easily take out that bottom side for us. This wall breaker, what could be an open compartment is going to be the question. I mean, the mono goes down to the snakes. That's nice. We got meteor golems in this core, one ricochet, one fire spitter eating us up. There's a lot of damage. There is quite a bit of damage here. We'll send a barbarian help on this outside. We're going to clean up the percentage on the outside. Queen, she is going to go down, unfortunately speaking. Yeah. Well, Wallbreaker open this compartment up. But it's just not going to be enough. You know, like King dying so early really hurt, as well as I kind of got spooked in the RC. And it looks like, oh, I went into all the bait with the meteor golems. That's why I lost so much HP. So they had rocket loose in the CC. They had the bait. They had all of that just all on them at once. And it's just so much damage just stacking up on them like crazy. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So I got baited with the meteor golems. The poison tower too. So that's why everything just died. Okay. Well, I guess that happens. All right. Where's the ricochets? I see this one. This one's probably baited. This one's probably baited. This one is definitely baited. Well, I kind of like coming in from this spot right through here. And then just drop a furnace down here, help clean up, and we get some nice pathing just around the base. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And maybe I'll get the multi-gear, maybe I'll get the ricochet, maybe I'll get that this little bomb thing here, the bomb hive. Yeah, Spear Fox should be alive. And we get through this hero hall as well with the furnace is a lot of value just because the hero hall it takes just a long time to get through. And the furnace, I mean, it'll do its work. It really will. So yeah, we'll get through the X-Bow. And this is really just the same as like a fireball in a way, right? I mean, if you're using fireball, you do this exact same approach in a way. All right, and from here, which way? To right? Okay. I'll pop the haste. Now she's going to get moving. All right, Giga Bomb. Oh, Tornado Trap. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. We want to get through this Inferno, though. We should. Yeah, okay. And we'll just path right on through here. Ice Golem, Meteor Golems, Tesloon Sealers, Prince Warden Troop Launcher. Alright, and then we'll just Giant Arrow right on through. King to help path and help funnel. And we're just going to take our time. That's what we're going to do. Drop some archers to help clean up. Archer to help clean up. Alright, and we'll just distract this long shot with the totem. Now, keep the long shot fully distracted for quite a while, actually. That's really nice, actually. Because that thing's not going to do any damage. The only thing hitting it is the fire spitter, which is, a bit unfortunate, but that's alright. We'll just poison that fire spitter. We'll poison the CC. We'll totem this minion prince and that revenge tower. We'll send all three hunters in for that minion prince just because that minion prince is a menace. I just don't want to be dealing with that. And we're just going to push right on through. It looks like the army is going to split a little bit. We'll distract this ricochet. That will keep the king. Oh, no. I misplaced. Rip. Rip. Well, that'll be fine. We'll get through this town hall. We'll get through this revenge tower as well. We'll have this warrant ability for this back end. King, he does go down. That's fine. Alright, so we're just going to have to make sure we push through this section base of the rage spell. And the poison tower is pulled. That is really, really nice, actually. Alright, then we'll rage. And we'll pop this eternal tome here. We'll keep the snakes alive. Okay, and we'll save this last for right back here. All this damage will just be distracted very nicely. We'll push on through. It's about to get onto us. Alright, a couple more seconds. Alright, right about there. We'll send barbarians in for this wizard tower. It's low level. That's fine, though. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Distracted us for a little bit, which is good enough for me. We'll get to the wizard tower, and we'll get through this back in this base easily. Like, no issues. I guess it was not quite a fully maxed out base, so it was, like, pretty easy to do. I mean, I almost felt like normal mode. It was only a level 2 long shot. You really want to have that thing upgraded, because that thing almost doubles in HP from level 1 to level 5. So, yeah. We got baited on the RC, but it doesn't matter. If you get baited, it literally does not matter because you only have so many invis. You don't want to keep the Spear Fox alive anyways after the attack because the Spear Fox is just going to die. I mean, you don't have a recall. I mean, easy peasy. Alright, this base. So what I would do from here is look for the ricochets. Hmm. I'd probably just come in from either here or here. If I come in from here, this is a nice pathing. Place a furnace in this corner. I actually saw someone attack this base today, and they once started. I'm not gonna lie. So I know exactly. They use the same army. They did not place their furnace at the start, and they didn't have enough pathing. They went down this way instead of going to the top. So you know what? I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if my suggestion to them was the correct one. Yeah, we're gonna try 6 this invis as well. We might get by the scatterbats. Okay. So our furnace is clearing out this top side. Now we're gonna do 7 and 3. She's gonna try to walk outside here, but that's okay because we're getting enough value. I don't remember if there's a tornado trap here or not. But we'll have to see in a second here. Looks like not. Okay, good. And let's do 7. We'll pop the haste. And then we'll just do 3. Which way she's going to go? Into the ricochet? Okay, nice. This gives us the pathing we were looking for. Sending everything coming on through. Alright. Troop launcher. Giant arrow is just going to help poison the furnace. Send the king to help funnel. And we're just going to overgrowth this core somewhat, and then totem this long shot, and then totem this ricochet, and then 2 headhunters for this king. Only should have done 1, but I did 2 just cause. So we're distracting this long shot here, and hopefully these things go right. Go right, not to the left. If they go left here, we're cooked. The pathing is cooked if they go left. Go right, go right, go right. Okay, they're going right into the core. Good. That's very good for us, actually. Alright, we'll drop some cleanup around the base. We want this core to wear off, pop this warden ability, and we'll just rage spell. And we're just going to totem this revenge tower. We need everything to go into this core. I mean, why aren't they in the core, bro? Why aren't they in the core? We're going to have to use probably another one right here in a second, right? For this revenge tower. Just distract, distract, distract. Bro, I see the base, and I messed up. I messed up the pathing. I needed to get the storage through here and have everything pathed on through. But all that bait there, that is toxic. Very, very toxic. You know what? I guess that's on me. I got too overzealous in a way, right? I was thinking, okay, I can prove him wrong, but no, I messed with the pathing, and messing with the pathing is pretty toxic. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna use the tanks here. We're just in everything help try to get some percentage. If I had some archers here, it'd be nice, but I kind of used them down there. Oops. Can we get through this monolith and this minion prince? If so, this warden will be able to get some good percent here. I think so, right? Yeah, Headhunter's gonna help out that minion prince. Oh no, he's not on the warden. Okay, he's on it. Okay, warden, get some percentage. But yeah, it's unfortunately not gonna be enough. All these little things where I see something on a base I recognize, I just get too overconfident, I mess up. Literally just too overconfident. Like, what is with me? What is with me on this? This has been a constant in my life on attacking. I know a base, I get too overconfident. Yep. Oh well. I mean, that's fine. Alright. It's core, invis base. Okay, ricochets. Usually invis bases like come from this corner, especially this ricochet. And then just giant arrow from down the top. And then just kind of overgrowth part of the core, leave half the core out, and come in through here at the army. Yeah, that's the idea I like to do typically on these kind of invis bases. Furnace in the corner, then 256 is first invis. Alright, just keep the royal champion, keep the spear fox alive. Fire might gonna come on through too. It's going through the invised fire might. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, we're just gonna push on through. We're gonna do 6 as first invis, but invis over. So that's gonna give us more value to get the aura. It'll just be a little bit more because we have enough damage to get through here. We can try to do 6 one more time here. Alright, should go right into the multi-arch tower. Okay, nice. Very nice. Also, that fire mice can get hit. Oh, one more. Okay, good. And we'll just do 7. Alright, we'll pull right into the Giga Bomb. And we'll pop the haste. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get right on through here. We'll send the Ice Golem. And we'll send the Meteor Golems. Send everything right on through. Teslins, Prince Warden, Warden, and then Giant Arrow. Right on through. King to help funnel. Long shot. And then we're going to overgrowth this core partially. Okay, there we go. Is there a CC? Oh, usually Clank Castle's out there, but it's not there this time. Headhunter for this king. Where's the minion prince? Where's he at? Oh, I think he's already dead. So we'll just send headhunters on through because I don't see a minion prince. Triple ice golem. We'll poison it while it's coming through the core here. And we'll totem this long shot. And also, I think we should be set. Because we'll have this rage spell help us get to this core here in a second. These meteor golems should be going in towards this core. We're going to rage spell. Alright, looks like those ice golems should be gone. Yep, rage spell. We'll have this totem for this back end, this ricochet right here. Right about now. So it's going to be distracted so these meteor golems can come in through here. Those are the ice golems frozen all up. That's not good. Froze, froze, froze. Let's drop some cleanup down here. Some minions. Some archers. King ability. Oh, that core. Meteor golems not going to the core too properly, did they? No, we messed up our pathing. What could I have done? I think this spot's usually thinner. So usually because it's thinner, you get more value there. But because it's thicker, it did not path away that I should have into here. Yeah, so the pathing was messed up. That's okay. That'll be alright. We'll just get percent, but you know what? We're cooked a little bit. The pathing. I had to get in there and I didn't. Oh well, we'll just clean up some percent. We'll get, what, one more building? Get to 78. Eh, it'll be alright. I could probably get to 79. Eh. Alright, well, attack's about over, so I'm gonna end it. Alright, this core above these ricochets, I see one in the middle. Which one would be better value for the pathing? Honestly, they're kind of all about the same, aren't they? This one has double super wizard towers, and those are just really toxic. I want to go with that and the mono, because that's better value, I feel. See, I'm gonna come in from here and try to path in furnace in the top corner. Yeah, okay. Here we go. 256 is first invis. This Tesla is really going to help our pathing here into this ricochet. I was kind of worried about our pathing because that air defense there, but you know what? Thank you, Tesla. We'll be able to do 6 again on this invis just because there's not too much damage here. Oh, we can't. We got to do 3. I thought she would pull into the wizard towers. You know what? The pathing is a little bit cooked. We'll do 7. She's going to go for the air defenses, is she? Yeah. And then we'll do 3. And then we'll pop the haste. And she's about to get moving. Hopefully take out the mono and the super wizard tower. Hopefully. Alright. Looks like you should be taking out both. Alright, nice. That's exactly what I wanted. So from here, I'm going to honestly come in behind this fire spitter. Just because. I'll say in a second. Alright, send everything. Alright. Troop launcher, warden. Alright. Giant arrow. It looks like that's one shot. Okay. That's nice. Totem the long shot. We're gonna overgrowth this core, this poison tower, and this revenge tower. That's gonna help us out on the pathing wise. Looks like this king's gonna stay alive. Nice. We'll do another totem for this long shot. That's gonna help distract the fire spitter too. And then we'll just poison this CC. Probably a furnace. Yep, there is a furnace. Looks like the rock balloon is just gonna wreck. It's just gonna wreck our totem spell there, isn't it? That's not fun. Well, we're just gonna push on through. We were taking the minion prince, so these headhunters are all just for this royal champion, bro. Okay. We're gonna eternal tome. We're gonna rage spell help us push right through this. Look at all these air skellies. That is crazy. That is a crazy amount. Never seen so many before. We'll distract this ricochet cannon. Distract this revenge tower. This fire spitter. Fire spitter is gonna be off our army here. Yeah, this ricochet cannon is gonna be really nice to distract here in a second. All right, distract it. Oh, we got one shot off on the king, but it's okay. It's good. It's good. We'll push on through. We'll drop some archers. Drop some more archers. Drop, honestly, a minion. Where can we wall breaker? Oh, headhunters help clean up. Clean up headhunters. Yep. Yep, that's how you know it's going well. We'll pop the, was it the spiky ball early? Because I knew it'd get into the damage from the inside. I thought that was worthwhile, so I did it. This multi-gear, a little bit annoying, but we'll drop some barbarians, help out. We'll drop an archer. Looks like we'll get through this bomb tower, and we'll have enough to get through the rest of the base. Was it clean attack? No, no. I'm not really focused at all. So it's helpful this base is not fully maxed out because I'm not focused right now. My focus has disappeared and I'm just cooked mentally right now. I really am. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night. It's Thanksgiving and I'm just yeah. Yeah, not really much focus. Set 3 golems up, the king, the warden, healers. It's good enough. It's good enough. Alright, a heavy core. Well, not gonna be that heavy. Okay, what are the ricochets? 1, 2, 3. I think I like coming in from this spot just because there's the queen. Queen says like be bathed in the royal champion. The giga bomb here, so it could be a tornado trap there. And if we just come in from this side, it's a nice pathing for our meteor golems. Onto this top side, I think. At least that's my thinking here. So we'll see if that's accurate. Furnace the help funnel, and just in the corner where it's not get targeted too quickly. 256 is first invis because there's not enough damage. We're going to have to do 7-3 for the rest because we're in scatter shot and defending clean range. And there's probably some bombs in here. I see a spring trap. Yeah, the poison tower. Yeah, she's just getting sprung over and over. Give her a break. My royal champion could not catch a break there. She was just going boing, boing, boing. It was a pogo stick or something. Pop the haste. Cause only got one invis left. We push right on through. We'll get that multi-arch tower here in a second, right? Yeah, and then we'll just do 6. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna come in from the top side. Alright, Ice Golem. We'll send the Meteor Golems, Teslans, the Healers, the Apprentice Warden, the Warden, the Troop Launcher, the Queen. Alright, I want her angled down for the Giant Arrow. Okay, there we go. Is there... Oh, it's... There's no furnace. Okay. We'll send the King to help funnel. Okay, we're just gonna poison these Ice Golems. It looks like these rock loons get taken out by the furnace. Oh, or at least partially taken out by the furnace. Distract this long shot if possible. We're going to overgrowth this core and help with this pathing. And we're gonna leave that town hall out. Also, this long shot's distracted very nicely, which is really gonna help. How many healers do I have left? That's not good. Those healers are vastly disappearing, quickly disappearing. Let's just say. We'll do another totem for this long shot here in a second. Actually, we're not even. We're just gonna pop this warn ability here soon, I think. Yeah, right here in a second. So we'll pop this warn ability, and I'll rage spell help us get through this town hall. The long shot does go down. We'll use the totem to distract this ricochet and this expo to help us get more value through there. Then we use this last totem for this mono ricochet section. That's what I'm thinking here. That core goes down very, very easily. Like that's the easiest core takedown. A wall breaker preemptively, that could be needed here, but right there I think is probably the best for now. Yeah, we get through these fire spears easily, and yeah, this one's not gonna be very difficult. I forgot to even use the headhunters. That's how checked out I am now. I'm just completely checked out at this point. Good thing this is my last attack. I'm pretty sure, right? Maybe I have another. I think this is my last one. Hopefully it's my last one because I'm cooked right now. 92% will pop the king ability, and yeah, we'll push right on through. All right, easy 3-star, easy base. It worked out for us. It worked out, and then the healers died at the very, very end. Those red air bombs were all over the place. I kind of just scattered it, but you know what? Like, they did work on the healers. They really did. But yeah, not too bad. Easy peasy. I did make those mistakes. I had that time fail. That was me being slow. I realized if I use so many single cycles, you have to be quicker with the army, or else you're gonna have time fail issues. This one, that was just me being unfocused. This fail, I was just so unfocused. I was literally thinking about how this other guy one started that same base today. The same guy. I was just thinking about it the whole time. It's just I didn't think about the actual attack. And this one, same thing, just so unfocused. So unfocused. The unfocused hits, they really get you. You have to make sure you stay completely focused. Thanksgiving, thinking about that all day. And you know what? My attack suffered a little bit. However, Army's still really strong. I know someone else in the Discord said they went 320 with the Army today and they really liked it. They said use the overgrowth for pathing over just big damage, which does make sense. So I want to make sure I try that tomorrow as well. But yeah, looks like defense is doing well. Looks like I'm gaining trophies. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys like, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.